Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months.
Alright guys, today we are doing Victoria's Secret model makeup. You know this makeup looks so light, but really, it's just way too much effort on making the most natural looking finish. While we are at it, I'm going to give you guys some story time. So first up, we need a really good skin prep because that's what makes this makeup look so good. So these are the products. So let's start the story time. I'm kinda scared to talk about this because it's like top 10 most embarrassing moments of my life kind of. So I used to do modeling when I was 12 and continued till I was 14. I used to do pageants and photo shoots and it was like the time of my life when I did not know what my own personality was. I didn't take anything seriously because I lose interest fast on things. Putting it short, I embarrass myself on stage, which just haunts me, and to be honest, I have more embarrassing things I've done, so it's not like gonna kill me or something. And I don't feel so happy about posting this online because I do not like putting my business out there, but I need to keep y'all hooked on the video, so yeah. The goal here is to look expensive, but in a low effort way. I'm using this primer to start the base. You can skip the primer for this one if you don't have acne because the base is not going to be that heavy for this look. So the thing is, I was like 5.4 since I was 12 and I was like the tallest in my class and all. I had a lean figure and I love taking pictures, so I would say it added on to the idea of me wanting to be a model. This foundation is a medium coverage foundation, but it's really not that heavy, so this will do. Okay, so my mom would casually stumble upon a lot of these pages for grooming sessions for kids, where basically they would teach you etiquettes and stuff like how to sit like a lady and not manspot on the bus. So for the first time, I joined some modeling stuff. It was like some sort of voting system where people will vote for you and then you will get some prize and all. And considering the picture my mom posted, it was obvious I wouldn't win because most of the other people had like crazy professional photos out there. Also, I forgot to wear my lenses because I was like yapping in my head and having this conversation with y'all. So later, I went to another modeling audition and it was like I was 13 and everyone was like 20 and older, and so I don't even know how I was selected. So after that, they made us do a photo shoot and they edited the photos and made me look so white, and I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm using this concealer. If someone had told me beforehand what pageants were really about, my anxiety would have jumped out of the train with me when I was trying for this next audition. So like I said, the previous audition I gave where everyone was older and stuff, that agency recommended going for an audition where people were actually my age, and I thought this was going to be like the same as before. I'm using both pink and purple shade for the blush. So since I have a diamond face shape, I take the blush from the center of my face to upwards. What I thought about the next audition was like you give them your walk and then they select you and then there's a photo shoot. But actually, the previous one was also a pageant and I wasn't allowed to participate because I was underage, and I think they selected me for the photo shoot because I auditioned for it. Yeah. For the contour, I don't take it all the way downwards. I'm telling you guys, find your face shape and do the makeup placements according to that. Let's do the nose contour because I got a luck in to tell you what I did next. So first I tried to make some friends and they were clearly giving me side eyes. And then it was all over for me because they wanted us to introduce us in front of everyone, and I just stood there and then I had to tell the mentor in front of everyone that I have stage fear. After that, he was basically so done with me. And let me tell you, I was sick due to traveling in the morning for 5 hours and then doing all the work walking and stuff, and it ends like at 7. So another 5 hours. But there were more like people traveling from more far places for this workshop, so I don't want to sound like I'm whining about this opportunity. So after that, like I had to show my walk and practice, and at first I was too slow, and to be honest, the music was ass, so I wasn't feeling it. And guess what? I was yelled at. But I don't think so it was for no reason. But yeah, that was the first time for me to see an adult say fuck this. So like, I was like scared, okay? So they told us to do our makeup by ourselves. And keeping your hair down was not allowed, which was like, I don't know why. But later they gave us our outfits. and you better imagine the type of dress you would never wear, even look at it. But then we had the chance to choose a traditional dress by ourselves, so that was fun. To be honest, this is not a tutorial. This is the video I will watch 10 years later and be like, why did I say that on the internet? Okay, after keeping up with all the sobos backstage, and I was like very confident when I was like getting ready, but like on the stage, you could tell I wasn't happy to be there. Leaving the space in the front area of the eyelids so we can apply the shimmer. So on stage, they asked me something like, what's a quote you live by? And I said,
everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
And the reason this was like more living hell was because I didn't know how to hold a mic. So it was like up my neck. So yeah, whatever. This was like this last time I did a pageant, and let me tell you, I was going to the show on a train and sitting near the window seat, and 13-year-old me was having all those philosophical thoughts, and that's when I kind of knew I didn't have that much interest in it. So later that year, I completely stopped going on auditions, and now years later, I am doing this. There are just some things that you get over with and find no interest in, and that was modeling for me. I'm using some shimmer eyeshadow and then top it off with the gloss.